Well, guys, it's Sunday morning, June 20th, and Terry Dwayne Ashford here. I'm going to answer a question that many people have asked and wondered, and a question that has caused some people to even attack Indacarseat Datguy, Terry Dwayne Ashford, for not talking. We're explaining this morning why most often we don't talk sociably in public. From Terry Dwayne Ashford, the explanation is coming up shortly. If you would notice the range in the voice of the Indacarseat Datguy, Street Now News chick Terry Dwayne Ashford, the range in his voice, in my voice, that is me that's talking right there. The sound that you're hearing right now is often the sound that you'd hear in a social setting when talking to friends. That doesn't smooth over very well. The voice, by nature, naturally comes across as extremely authoritative. The voice itself comes across as very authoritative because it has range and it has tone to it. Authoritative in a social environment many times causes people to ask internal questions. Who does he think he is talking like that? Who does he think he is talking like that? Well, we are in a social setting. Now, the options, given the natural range of Terry Dwayne Ashford's voices, which is my voice, the option that I'm given in a social setting is either to sound like this, like a authoritative preaching type person, or to sound soft, extremely soft. Many times that doesn't go over very well in a social environment, especially a social environment that is composed mainly of men, where to be too soft, to sound too soft makes you sound sissy-like, and to talk too hard makes you sound like you know it all. Either way it goes, it's a win-lose situation for Indacarseat Datguy, Terry Dwayne Ashford. That is the reason why most of the time he just be quiet. He only talks when he needs to talk to assure that those around him doesn't get the wrong impression. Quote unquote, me, Terry Dwayne Ashford, I don't talk around a lot of people because I sound like I'm singing even when I'm talking. I sound like I'm singing, or I have to sound really soft in order to avoid sounding like a song. And because of that, I often don't talk because people usually get mad at me when I sound too strong. And then they also get mad at me and call me names when I sound too soft. It's only when I am in a professional setting that I can be myself in terms of the way I talk. For SNnews, I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. I have a singing voice. Because I have a singing voice in a social setting, it turns people off. I either have to be too quiet, too soft, or I have to not talk at all, or I sound like the boss when I talk. I don't like either one of them. Whenever I'm in a situation that shows that would cause a problem, I pull back and I don't talk at all. To diffuse hurting somebody's feelings or making someone feel bad, or to diffuse them thinking I am trying to be something that I'm not. I always sound like this. I always sound like I know what I'm talking about. I always have a singing voice. The other option to that is to sound too soft, and that makes me sound like a sissy, as some men call it. For SNnews, I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford.